Well, what I like best about designing our own home is you get exactly what you want. We were able to design our home so that it suited us. We like to think about this house being our forever home, and we'd like to age in place here. So we made the halls wide, and we made it all flat. There's no elevation changes. Since we both like to cook, we designed the kitchen to have a large enough area for both of us to be in the kitchen at the same time. The other thing that was really important to me was to be able to have a really nice laundry room, because I like to do crafts as well. And so I have a folding table that I can tilt up and bring a stool in and do crafting in there when I want to make something new for the house or for the outside. Well, what our family and friends like best about our new home, I think, is how great our guest room is. We made that a little bit bigger, too, when we figured out that some of our family might be staying the night if they got stuck trying to get up to Tahoe. But I'd say the kitchen they like the best because it has a really big island. It's kind of impressive when you walk in. What surprised me the most about the whole process was that the build was so much faster than I expected it to be. The other thing that was really nice during the building process is that we were doing this from Southern California. So we weren't here to monitor things. And when we would come up about every 3 or 4 weeks to meet with one of the subcontractors, Mike made sure that the building was swept up and cleaned up as much as possible. The workmen turned off all of the generators and their music, and they were very respectful. It was just really quiet so that we were able to talk to Mike and work out whatever we needed to work out with the subcontractors. The guys were really respectful of our time and Mike's time. I think all of the subcontractors had really great skills. Where the seams come together on the baseboards, you can't really see them. All of the corners on the walls are nicely rounded. Some of the things about the quality of the workmanship I like are the high baseboards. The seams are really nice. Oh, the one thing that I haven't really mentioned is that Mike was able to deliver a custom mantle just like I asked for. I saw a mantle with a rock surround fireplace on Pinterest, and I just cut a copy and sent it to Mike and said, "This is what I want our fireplace to look like," and he did it excellently. It looks just like the picture that I wanted. Alex and Ben came in right before we took possession of the house and did all the little final finishes, like hanging the towel bars and getting all of the toiletry situation, the toilet paper and everything, but making sure that everything was just the way that we wanted. Putting on the knobs to all the cabinets, and that was the other thing that we had that was kind of not typical for a regular house, according to Mike, was that we had a lot of cabinets and a lot of drawers because we wanted to have plenty of room for storage. So they put everything on just perfectly, and they just followed up with everything. They were just, again, wanting to make sure that we were really happy with the final product. They took extra good care of things that could get damaged. They had cardboard over the quartz on the countertops so that people wouldn't put things down on it and get it hurt. Same thing for the mantle. So the things that they do with the final touches that you see and that you live with were just executed really carefully. They keep everything really clean. They're really aware of I don't think he allows any smoking on the property while they're building, because I never found any cigarette butts or anything. They'd pick up all of the cans and put them in the trash can. They left the place clean and neat so that if you did come in, during the middle of the day or whatever, and they weren't working, that, you could get through and walk through easily. I think Mike's strongest points as a home builder is that he's been doing it for a really long time, and he's built all different kinds of houses. He's built, typical tract houses, and he's done high-end custom homes. And Mike is just pretty much a perfectionist. His subcontractors all seem to like working for him as well, so he must be a good manager as well. He's good at returning phone calls, and he was a pleaser. Mike is a pleaser. He also gives really good hugs. So he wants you to be happy, and he is really good at making sure that trying to keep everything on track. Well, if you have gotten to the point where you're watching this video, you're probably already thinking about hiring a contractor. We interviewed a couple other contractors, and they didn't seem like they had enough manpower. And I didn't get the feeling that they had enough subcontractors to get the job done. So my advice would be is that once you find a lot, if you think it's going to work for you, go with it, and Mike is the guy to go with.